Wow, 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 wow. Basically, I'm getting another dividend of mine, which the investment I did. I got the dividend just today, and I was very excited. Whenever I get the dividend, either from the stocks, either from my rental payments, I get very excited because these things bring me closer to my targets, bring me closer to my personal finance targets, that I have to be financially independent. Now, this one is from Getstake. Getstake is a very nice platform, a very robust platform of buying property shares through crowdfunding. If you're in the UAE, it's the best platform if you want to take the exposure of UAE market, UAE property market. Basically, I have done an investment in let's say 2 properties. I will show you on the screen how I did the investment and what are the results of those investments. I just got from one of the properties I invested, I just got the dividend. This is the rental payment of 75 dirhams. I have invested in that property around 10,000 dirhams. There is another property that I invested, sorry, 15,000 dirhams, and there is another property I invested in which was around 11,000 dirhams. So I'll go to the screen now and I'll show you what are the details and how you can invest in Getstake. By the way, if you want to invest in Getstake, you can get 250 dirhams of referral bonus as well. Link is in the description. Use my link to use my referral code to open the account, fund the account. If you fund the account to 2,000 dirhams at least, you will get the 250 dirhams bonus. Now let's go to the screen and I'll show you how things look like. Basically, you can see this is the platform. I'll just open the main page here for you. This is the platform, and if I go into my investments, I'll show you the investments that I've done. These are the 2 investments I've done. One of them I got the dividend payment today. This is the one which is of 15,000 dirhams invested amount. I got the dividend of 74 dirhams 25 fils, and the other investment that I've done was of 11,640 dirhams. This is and the upcoming dividend, as it's mentioned, 24th November, but I came to know that I will not get the dividend on this date, which is today. The reason is that the property is still vacated and it's still not rented for the holiday home. I'll tell you the details, don't worry about that. First, I'll talk about the property in which I got the dividend. Now, if we go into the details, let me first show you how the portal of Getstake works. So this is the Getstake portal, and if I go to the, let's say, the properties, I'll have 3 tabs actually. First tab is available properties tab, the second tab is the funded property tab, and the third tab is exited property tab. I'll go through one of them one by one, each of them. So the available property tab, it will show you the properties which are available for investment right now. It will tell you the properties prices. It will tell you the percentage it has been funded to. Like this one is for 54%, this one is only 4%, and the expected rental for a month distributed over monthly period. So all these things are mentioned here. 44 days left here, 41 days left here, 58 days left in this property to be invested in. So and the second tab is funded one. This funded tab is basically, you can see all the properties that have been funded so far on the platform. So this platform has a lot of properties. You can see these are already funded in this list of sites, list of properties. I have my own properties as well. This one is 2-bedroom in Marina Arcade Tower, one of them, and the other one is basically this one, studio in Address Dubai Mall. These 2 properties I showed you here. This one, these 2 properties are shown basically here. And then there is a tab of exited properties. These exited properties are basically the ones which are sold out by Getstake. Now, there is another thing I wanted to tell you, that once you invest in Getstake, you might not be able to sell the property quickly. The reason is that just take this example. Let's say if you invest in a property either in Dubai, either in anywhere in the world, property investment is a very long-term affair. You have to be committed for a long time to get the benefits out of it, unless you are doing flipping kind of thing. Flipping I don't agree to, and I don't generally I don't talk about flipping a lot. I consider that as some kind of gambling, but anyways, people do that and they can do that, but I don't. I talk about cash flows. This platform provides me the cash flow, and without the leverage. Good thing is that you don't have to go to the bank because these kind of properties you cannot buy on cash. These kind of properties you have to go to the bank for the mortgage, and you don't have to go to the mortgage because you're doing the crowdfunding, and mortgage fees and interest, these kind of things will cost you more if you buy these kind of properties, but you will not get the exposure of those mortgages. Anyways, now this exited property means that this has been sold, and this has been sold on profit. That's why it has been exited, and the profit that whatever Getstake makes while selling the property, some percentage they keep. Otherwise, everything else is distributed between the shareholders. Let's say if you invest, you are one of the shareholders. So as I said, you can invest in it and get 250 dirhams of referral bonus if you use my link in the description. Anyways, now let's see about this property that I have invested in. First, I'll talk about the property which I have got the cashback. So sorry, the rental return, which is the 2-bedroom in Marina Arcade. This one, if I open this, so it has all the details in here. So this property closed on 15th of October. I think I invested in the early October there. 306 investor. Out of these 306, one of them is me, and this is 100%, of course, 100% funded. Projected returns are 50%. Gross yield is 7.5%, net yield is 5.98%, and rental guaranteed is 1 year, because of course this has been recently rented out, so that's why they are mentioning it as 1 year guaranteed, but later on of course it will come as a rental. Again, there are risks involved, because in any kind of investment you will find risks. Risks are always there. You might have some naughty kind of let's say the tenant, and you might be involved in that. If you are yourself let's say renting out any property, you can get exposed to such kind of things. Plus sometimes let's say you find a tenant in by a delay, so that also induces delay in your rental income. Then whenever you're buying a property, you will have some lead time to maintain it, to renovate it, so that will also induce some time and delays as well. So there are multiple things, there are multiple risks which of course involved in any kind of investment. So here also it's no different. This property is rented. This property's current rent is 11,000 per month, and then there is investment calculator you can see here, and then there is an overview of the property. Then there is the next rental payment date, which is 29 December, and after that it's 26 December. So it's giving you a visibility. You can also, by the way, by the way, I've got another channel. I've got a YouTube channel which I talk about these personal finance and investment in an Urdu language. So for Urdu language, if you understand Urdu and Hindi, that channel is big. That channel has almost 30,000 subscribers, and I have posted almost 300 plus videos on that channel. So if you understand that kind of language, you can go there and check it. And in that channel, I've multiple times I've made this platforms video. Now if you go to the next investment that I've done, which was in let's say, I will just go back again to that same properties list, and I will select my property that I invested in. This is the studio in Address Dubai Mall downtown. Now this basically this property is was closed on 20th October, but I haven't received the rental yet. And the reason is, if you go down, you will see this property is temporarily vacant. Property is transitioning into a holiday home. Now there are two kind of like properties on Getstake. This property is a holiday home. The other property that I've invested in is a normal rental property. Normal rental property means you give it to a tenant, and they will give you a month, let's say contract of one year will be signed, and they will give you monthly or annual, or sorry, monthly or quarterly rents check to you. They normally work on the monthly rental, monthly checks. So for that property, I have got the tenant was there already, and they have been giving the rents. But for this one, this has been earlier used for something else. Now the property has been acquired, the property has been renovated, and now they are going for the holiday home. So this will be renovated and then given to the rent, given to the Airbnb basically. Now if you see one thing, I showed you here, I don't know if you remembered that, but there is the total rental net yield. Actually, talk about net yield, because this is the yield that I'm getting when I invested 15,000 dirham. I'm getting exactly 5.98% per month. Not per month, it's annual return, but it's given on monthly basis. So 75, almost 75 dirhams. I'm getting, if you multiply that by, let's say, 12, it comes to be around 800 plus, and 800 plus is around 5.98% of the total investment that I've done, which is around 15,000 dirhams. Now, this is 5.98%, but if you go to the other property that I have invested in, which is Address Dubai Mall, which I haven't received the rent yet, but it is 6.6%. So this rental yield is more than the rental yield of the other property. The reason being, this is the holiday home. And if you see the average daily rate, it is mentioned as 780 dirhams. Now the occupancy can vary. Again, this is another risk, that this, it as it mentions, it's 75% average occupancy rate, which can vary depending on the let's say the season. In winters it's normally much more occupied than the summers, and let's say there are other factors as well which can affect the occupancy rate. So basically, there are risks, of course, involved in that. But if you want to invest, if you want to have some cash flow, if you want to take exposure of Dubai property, the other thing is also that, let's say tomorrow, or let's say after a year, they find a very good buyer, and they sell this property at a premium. You will get the appreciation. You will get the as a stakeholder, you will get the extra amount, which you will which of course Getstake, once they sell it, they will send it to you. And of course you have got the rent as well over this period of time. What my philosophy is, what I do is, normally whatever a passive investment I'm doing, I am always reinvesting that passive investment either in the same platform or maybe different platform. But here in this case, because this is a new investment that I've been doing, I don't have a lot of exposure to this, so I'm reinvesting whatever I'm getting from it. As I said before, I have another channel, Urdu channel as well. If you understand Urdu or Hindi language, I make videos, a lot of videos on there. This is a new channel. Please subscribe this channel as well. If you find this content interesting, have a look on these two videos as well. You might like those as well. Please support in subscribing, and do let me know the feedback on this video. How did you find the video? Please let me know. Thanks for watching the video. Bye bye.